Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the feed.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse and to another episode of the Warehouse Hometown Album Show. Tonight we are taking a look at Cincinnati's WEBN. We're on album project number 5. This came out in 1980. This one, when I'm comparing it to the others, this is pretty darn good. All right, we want to hear what you think down below. Let's do it.
Piling on the power chords and pure pandemonium. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Hey everybody, we are back. We are live. It's been quite a night. Have to laugh. I could not remember the name Rock Duster. My God, how could I forget? I rambled on and on about Rock Duster and how much I like it. You know, we're going to just start out. And like I said, this is album project number 5. And I will say this thing rocks. We also, for you guitar players, if you're familiar with David Chastain? He's on this record too. Kind of fascinating. We'll get to that track, but I knew he was on one of these, but he was in a band called Spike. And I mean, we could start out with that. Well, I'm going to wait. So David T. Chastain is on here. So that track was written by Chastain. But we'll play that in a minute. Let's go ahead and play Rock Duster. If anybody's familiar with Rock Duster, we've played them many times. I can't get enough of Rock Duster. This is the only other track that they produced, and it came out on this record. So I want you to take it all in. Prepare to rock, because this rocks. Let's do it. Oh, my God. fantastic. Damn, Rock Duster. Man, I friggin' love it. And I hadn't heard this track before I prepped this. And I will say this, the vinyl on this one, absolutely fantastic. The vinyl sounds really good. I'm not sure where this was pressed, but it sounds pretty damn good. Somebody stepped on somebody. I think it's fantastic. This is great, and the track Rock Duster is great. I love it. Grant, you should make a mixtape show after 3 months of what, the best? Well, some of these will appear on listening parties, so I can guarantee you this will make an appearance on Sunday for people who hadn't heard it. Well, you can always go out and buy the vinyl. It's out there. It's not like it's expensive. If you like, this so much. I'm going to move around. I mentioned David Chastain. And, well, what do I want to say about this? Hold on. Is there anything about this that I could find that's pertinent? No, not really. I think this track speaks for itself. I think the craze speaks for itself. Let's jump around. I think I'm going to... let me see. What's that track name? You get what it takes. You don't... Hold on. I think that's it. I got to double check. On A2, on B2. Well, maybe I'll just keep the what I'm doing. No, let's play this track. All right. I don't know, because I really like a lot of this record. After looking at a lot of these hometown albums, I might have to say that this so far is the strongest one. Anyway, so I mentioned this before at the beginning. Spike is a band. This was a hard rock heavy metal track written by David Chastain. If anybody remembers, Byron's played David Chastain on the Warehouse. He is guitar player from Cincinnati, often thought of as one of those shredders. But the guitar is David Chastain, vocals Stephen Frederick, bass is Denny Cooler, and drums Les Sharp. This band was formed believe it or not, this band was formed in 1973 and was active during the early 80s. So they contributed to 5 and 7. So if we ever get to 7, I don't have 7 yet. They were on that record as well. So anyway, David T. Chastain, ladies and gentlemen, let's play it. And of course, I want you to weigh in on what you think. Pretty fantastic. This record's pretty damn good. All right, here we go.
I don't want
Same guy, yeah.
You got what it takes. You knock me off my feet. You got what it takes. You got what it takes. You got what it takes. Oh, what it takes. You got what it takes. Oh, ow, ow, ow. You got what it takes, baby, what it takes. You got what it takes. You got what it takes.
Spike with David T. Chastain on guitar. Are we bringing it here in the warehouse, ladies and gentlemen? Where is BM Bolt? I bet Stephanie's just taking off his bib after he just got done eating his pudding. I'm assuming. He missed this, and I know he hadn't heard this. Oh, well. He'll just have to go on. But you've heard it, so I appreciate everybody for tuning in to this mess. But I love this damn show. Mixtapes. I have a lot of just blank tapes. Metal tapes, high bias tapes. Tons. A lot. I've got a lot. All right, let's keep going. Let's see, what do we want to play now? Played Spike. We played Rock Duster. Let's play... Oh, this one's a good one. Oh, God, I'm torn. What should we play? I'm just going to look at my notes and see what's next. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to play a track. The band is called The Sharks. And this was written by JT McGrill, and JT is on guitar and vocals. Rusty Hunt, sounds like a joke, is on guitar. Keyboards, Michael McAllister, bass guitar and pedal board, John Dale, drums, Marshall Hodges. This yet another local Cincinnati band in the late 70s, early 80s. When I went out and tried to find out information on these guys, I couldn't find anything. Evidently, they had another track called Long Gone, but I don't know where you can get that. Anyway, this is just one of those tracks that I thought you guys probably ought to hear it, and you can make your own judgment whether you like it or not. Can you play Rock Duster again? Yeah, I might play it again. We might end the show on Rock Duster. Good memories, because I can't get enough of Rock Duster. Are the modulators on this album? They were pretty popular in the 80s. I know that they were either... I've got like 4 of these records. Modulators. I didn't... I don't know, Jeff. You're going to have to look that up. I have no idea. All right, here we go. We are going to play The Sharks. The track Don't Push Me Too Far. Here we go. sounds fantastic. I will say that.
Push me too far. Yeah.
Same chord progression. Same as Stairway to Heaven, too.
Don't you push me too far. I don't care who you are. Don't you push me too far. Baby, don't push me too far. Don't you push me too far. I don't care who you are. Don't you push me too far. Baby, don't push me too far.
I'm just going to leave it there that there's a lot of talent in Cincinnati during this time period. I mean, the whole record's pretty damn good. There's some other kind of weirdness. The next track, I just have to laugh. The next track we're going to play, did I play Cheaps? Well, I haven't played that yet. I'm going to save. Let's play, there's a band called, what's the name of this song? Rolling Through. Yeah, we're going to play this. This is a band called Cheapskates. They were another, of course, this is another Cincinnati band. They just did regional performances. I have no idea. I've never seen them play, much like a lot of these other artists. I'd say, well, we do have a little bit. Well, I'm just not going to go much into it. Let's just play it. There's not much to really say, but there is some mellotron on here. If you listen to it. There is some mellotron on here. Gary Curves, let's see who it is. Bass and lead vocals, Gary Curves. Lead guitar, mellotron, organ, lead vocals, Paul Chukovich. Lead guitar, slide guitar, Mike Wilkinson. And percussion is Mark Morman. All right, kids, let's just keep going. This is good too. A little bit different. All right, here we go. That's what I would recommend.
There's one little thing that you should let me know. Well, you gotta just keep rolling in the
DC, do you remember any of these bands when you were down there? Okay.
rolling in the dough. Well, it takes so much to compete. We got the protesters marching out in the streets. It's a shame we need their oil flow. Well, I guess we all know who's rolling in the dough.
I don't know. We all hear this stuff differently, so I'm just pulling stuff out. I never know what's going to take off. Some of the tracks that I've played before, I'm thinking, oh, no one's going to like this. And then everybody comes back and goes, oh, that was fantastic. So I'm just playing a variety. But I will say this album rocks more than any of the album projects that we've played on this series so far. The Raisins were where I was when I, yeah. I also loved a cat named Roger, who I called the Todd. Wait a minute, that Rod, I think he's mentioned on one of these hometown album projects. I remember reading that name. I'll have to go over and look at it. I'll have to go back and look. Anyway, I don't expect all these to take off. I just think it's interesting. All right, this one's, you've got to hear this track. Now, I don't even know what to even say about this. But speaking of Roger Klug, he's playing piano on this, DC. It's funny. He's in this band. He plays drums, lead guitar, rhythm guitar, and piano. Bass lead vocals is Randy Armstrong. The band we are talking about is the Bagazoid Brothers. This is quirky. But Roger is lead guitar, rhythm guitar, and piano. Funny you should mention that. I must have read that in these liner notes. So they were a duo, and they had like a humorous edge, demented. Does that ring a bell to you, DC, at all? Great. Yes. Okay. Well, this shines through on here. Oh, good. I'm glad you were here to hear this. I mean, it's kind of demented, funny lyrics. It's, if you remember 8 Mile Island, it has something to do with that. So listen to the lyrics. It's entertaining. I'm just saying. Don't take it too seriously. The track is called, I just have to laugh, She Glows in the Dark. It's entertaining. I will leave it at that. Let's play it. And let me know what you think. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm just trying to turn you on to stuff. All right, She Glows in the Dark. Check this out.
Well, I got a pretty baby, she looks real nice. She lives on 3 Mile Island and for sure has paid the price. My pretty little baby is the image of a mom, but she's seen more radiation than a hydrogen bomb. I take her to the movies, I take her out to park, but everywhere we go, she glows in the dark. She went to see a doctor, she was getting kind of lean, so he took a set of x-rays without the machine. It's hard to date a girl when it costs a lot of loot. I had to buy some pretty flowers and a radiation suit. I take her to the movies, I take her out to park, but everywhere we go, she glows in the dark. At night, it's nice to have a lover who can be a nightlight. Till death do we part, she said, becoming my wife, but I'll be dead and gone when she hits her half-life. I take her to the movies, I take her out to park, but everywhere we go, she glows in the dark. I take her to the movies, I take her out to park, but everywhere we go, she glows in the dark. She really does. I can't go to movies.
right, if you... That's fantastic. If you guys can wait a minute, let me... don't go... If you want me to play the Raisins, let me see if I've got it on here. I've got every Raisins thing that was ever put out, but I don't know if I have it on my computer. Hold on, let me look. I might have it. It's not what we wanted to play. Okay, let me look. If not, you got to give me a minute so I can go pull it. The Hounds. Hal and Maggie. Do I have the Raisins on here? I mean, I've got the CD. I just don't. All right, give me like 1 minute. Let me go pull it. If that's what you want me to play, I will play it for you. Hold on. Oh, look, I'm big. Just talk amongst yourselves. All right, here's the CD. Raisins only put out one legit album back in the day, and I believe this was 1983. Adrian Belew, ladies and gentlemen, produced this record. And, of course, that's how the Bears came into play. Adrian wanted to put a band together, and that was pretty much the end of the Raisins because they went to play with Adrian Belew. Engineered by Gary Platt. Now, Gary Platt has done a lot of these bands in the Cincinnati area. And actually, he's a good, very good engineer. I don't have any issues with his stuff at all. Recorded at Fifth Floor Studio in Cincinnati. What else do we have? There's a lot of great tracks on here. I do think this was 1983. Is it 83? DC, do you remember when this came out? So Bob Neiswanger, Rob Fetters, Bam Powell, and Ricky Neischel. So, all right. Of course, I don't have any graphics for this. 83, okay. All right, here we go. Are the Raisins older than Moby Grape? No. All right, here we go. Make sure this is set up right, since we're changing mediums here. All right, here we go. You want to hear Fears is Never Boring from 1983? Here you go. No. Adrian Brian doesn't play on this record. He just produced it. Well, Rob Fetters is a fantastic guitar player. Yeah, they weren't really new wave though. That is fantastic. That's fantastic. I can listen to that over and over again. I can listen to the Bears version over and over again. I can listen to that. It's so freaking good. Here, why don't we play another track? Now, this song, this is kind of like, this is a great track. This was on the, I think the fourth WBEN album called Your Song Is Mine. Let's play that too. What the hell? This is off this album as well. So here we go. Your Song Is Mine. Yeah.
Your song is mine.
this album? That's a dumb question. We could do that. Is it really? I think I have the vinyl somewhere, but I always just play the CD. Well, that's Rob Fetters. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raisins. Fantastic stuff. The Bears is fantastic. The Psychodot stuff, which is essentially, all the Psychodots is when, or the Bears without Baloo. That's all the Psychodot stuff. And the Psychodot stuff, we'll play Rock Duster, is just as, might even be better than I would go on record. DC, you might be able, should have had freaking DC on this damn show about Cincinnati. I might even go on the ledge. I like the Psychodot stuff better than the Bear stuff because I think, for one, I think the Psychodot stuff is aged better because of the production. Don't forget all that Bear stuff is definitely 80s. You want some Rock Duster, Jeff? God darn it. Bless your soul. God, I love it. Just trying to think if there's anything else weird. There's plenty of weird stuff. Psychodots are better than the Bears. You don't need Adrian Belew in it. I think Adrian Belew just kind of, I don't know, maybe he's a little bit too quirky for the Psychodots. The Psychodots, I think, just were much better. I don't know. I like them all, though. I like it all. I really don't want to. I don't like to compare that because I hold them way high up on my scale of greatness. So, it's hard for me to judge it. All right, you want Rock Duster before we finish this up? All right, you got Rock Duster, kids. Let's do it. Yeah, but I think Baloo works better outside doing his own thing. I tried DC, no one responded back.
It's just a man who God said his plan. Rock duster. Through thick and thin, you always let him in. Deep thruster. So life is what you want. You finally made your match. You're hoping the catch. Rock duster. It's a disease within. It's in for a time. I'll give you mine. Sit back, my boy, pouch in hand. Can make the best of man. Tomorrow you can unwind. Yeah, smoke some of mine. So life is what you want. You finally made your match. You're hoping the catch. Rock duster. It's a disease within. I'll give you
The guitar player reminds me of Sydney.
It's just a man who God
Yeah.
said his plan.
Oh, I've got all the Rob Vetter stuff too. I've got all of it. I've got all of it.
Very strong, you think you got it all. Deep thruster. So life is what you want. You finally made your match, and you're trying to catch. Rock duster. It's a disease within. I'll give you mine.
Yeah, he like passed away a couple years ago, I think. I don't know Foxy Shazam. Check that out. Isn't that just like the greatest thing? What is it about Rock Duster that's so fantastic? And why did they not make it or get signed? The only thing that ever came out were all the only two things on these hometown albums. That's it. But they played around Cincinnati all the time. DC, they were, when you were down there, they were probably still playing, I think. I probably asked you this and I can't remember. Did you ever see them play? Or did you know of them? Or anybody? Jeff, did you see them? Has anybody seen Rock Duster live? I would hear of them. Okay. I don't know why pop-up Foxy producer is actually Justin Hawkins from the Darkness. Is it true? Is it true? Is it really? Wouldn't be surprised. Knew of them, never saw them. Do you remember where did they usually play? Did you guys know where they used to play? Was there like certain clubs? They play campus or I have no idea. God. You hear a lot of these bands and you knew that they played out live and then you go back in time and you listen to them and you're going, my God, how did I not? Yeah, but they were still playing in '83 though. They didn't break up yet. Joined a band called Wizard. Well, you look on Discogs. Okay. Well, what time is it? We got a couple minutes. I don't want to keep you guys. I know we're like doing archaeological. Okay. There is 1984. Okay. There is a band called Wizard, and they did the song Rock Duster. And the B-side is written by Troy Tipton, lead guitarist on Sly Fox's Let's Go All the Way. Oh, God, it's expensive. They They put out a couple of singles. So I'm assuming they re-recorded Rock Duster for Wizard. Has anybody heard that? I have not heard it. They put out the one single, and then Wizard put out another 45 called The Problem. And on the flip side, Never Been Any Reason, written by Mike Somerville. Is that song, Never Been Any Reason? Yeah, Head East Music. Who, has anybody heard the Cincinnati band Wizard? I'm just fascinated by this stuff. I don't know why. This is the most geeky thing on the planet. Who is going down this rabbit hole? We're sitting here talking about an obscure band called Wizard. I guess that goes hand in hand with the way this channel goes, because the deeper hole that we can go down and learn about these bands and talk about them and turn each other onto them, man. We may never get 100,000 subscribers, but man, this is fun. Annie's. I think didn't the Raisins play there too? A lot of people played there. But Wizard, 245s. I wonder if The Problem is available. Oh, it's unavailable. Oh man, I'd like to hear that version of Rock Duster. $39. Vinyl is in great shape. Should play beautifully. I can't. I want to, but I can't. I want to. I really want to, but I'm not going to do it. This is why the house is great. This is why everybody in the house is poor. Every third musician I met in Cincinnati played bass for Head East at some point. I remember my friends talking up Wizard with Bascents, but we never saw them. Man. Frustrated. Wizard. Rock Dustered by Wizard. Let's look on eBay and see if there's one on there. He must have really liked the track Rock. No, there's nothing up here. He must have liked that track Rock Duster to do it with another band. Because how could you improve upon the band Rock Duster? Yeah, that single's not anywhere. I'm sure that's rare as hell, that single. I bet that is rare as hell. I wonder if, let me look. Did Wizard get on Hometown Out? Did they get on any appearances? Let me look. Oh, oh my. Okay. WEBN Album Project 11 in 1990. It appears that came out on cassette, and the band Wizard did a song called Lost on there. The Raisins are on here too, playing Master of Disaster on 11 from 1990. Oh my God. Oh. No. God. So what it was. No. Oh, there. No, is that it? Oh, I found one on eBay. Here we go, kids. All right. Well, now we're going to have to do some transfers. Appears it came out on cassette. We're going to have to do some. Well, I got the whole setup. All right, I've got that coming. So I've got number 11 that came out on cassette, and it's got Wizard on it. So we will go down that road we'll go down that road together once I get that cassette. I don't think I've ever played any cassettes, transferred them digitally here, but I have all the equipment. I'll just take the Akai out and transfer it. All right, kids, we've been an hour. Oh, sorry, we went over an hour. I want to thank everybody for hanging out on a Friday. It's always fun. I love these hometown album shows, and I do appreciate the support. Go watch that interview with Duncan that we did, DC and I did. It's been a fabulous week. But by the time I get down to Thursday, I'm tired. So I'm not doing anything tomorrow, but I will get the interview up with Danny up tomorrow. Yeah, the Wizard Yeah, it's $40. There's only one available. Yeah, I'll just get that cassette and I'll just digitally transfer the cassette over. There is a label called Rock Duster Records. I don't know if it's, I have no idea. Did that EBN number 11 just come out on, well, it did come out on cassette. It also came out on vinyl, but there's no vinyl copies around. I'd rather have it on vinyl than cassette, but whatever. You only can take what you can get. It's not like this stuff is just right out there for you, for you to grab. Yeah, there's no 11s. There's just the 11 on eBay of the cassette. There's no vinyl. Damn. Shit. I don't know. I love this rabbit hole. All right, kids, I'm sorry to keep you. I'm just shooting the shit. And we have 37 people watching me just ramble on about nothing. Everybody have a good tomorrow. You won't see me live. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. But don't forget, we do have Angie Moons here on Sunday. We will be doing Sly and the Family Stone, the Warehouse Acid Test, and then, of course, we will have a listening party. And I can guarantee you, we will be playing some Rock Duster. And that Chastain song, too, probably. All right, kids, we'll see ya. Kelly, you got to check it out. Or if you're a fan of David Chastain, guitar player, you need to watch it. So, all right, kids, see ya. Wrap it, clean it, barbecue it. Sounds good. All right, see you, everybody.